Hello everybody, my name is AermanReid, and today we're going to be doing an in-depth guide on the second Circle Savage. We're going to be doing this all in one take. I'm going to do it one time, and we should be good to go. All right, very first thing that you want to do on this fight is you want to establish small groups, okay? Group 1 is going to be melee DPS. Group 2 is going to be range DPS, okay? You want to do that for reasons that I will explain later. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first, also, make sure that you're setting up these markers exactly, okay? Put the A, B, C, D on the corners, not on the center of the grates, and put 1, 2, 3, 4 on the in-betweens just like we have them there. All right, the first thing that's going to happen, I'm skipping ahead just because I can. Murky Depths is going to be a raid-wide attack. That is the first thing that's going to happen, okay? Everybody gets hit. It hurts. You'll be fine. Just mitigate a little bit. Double impact. That is a tank stack. So make sure those tanks are either north, east, or west. For the start of the fight, this fight is omnidirectional, so it does not matter. There are no positionals for this fight. You'll do the same highest potency that you can for those positionals. Sewage Deluge, that is a very heavy raid-wide attack, and the platform is going to change. You want to make sure after that that when you see the bad square, you're going to the opposite spot of that, okay? So it is over there. We are over here. Make sure that you're doing this so that you have the most evenly distributed amount of room to move whenever you have to do the next mechanic. Spoken Cataract, okay? If it is Spoken Cataract, whichever way he is facing, that is the way that it's going to cleave, and the body is the same as the normal raid. If it is Winged Cataract, it is going to be the opposite, where his wings are, okay? So Spoken is where he's looking, Winged is the opposite. Coherence, the tank is going to get tethered. The reason why we are here and the tank is going there, and the reason why we stand on this spot here, D, is because when this happens, you can be very far away from the tank. As you can see, Coherence, he's going to jump. We are going to take damage. We heal, and then we get blasted, okay? So, tank is going to take the tether all the way over there. We are opposite to him, okay? So if we were standing on D, he would have gone to C, we would have gone where we were standing now. Murky Depths, another raid-wide attack. You take it, you heal it, regen it. Okay, next we have Ominous Bubbling. This is why we do those small groups. Group 1 melee, group 2 is ranged. Group 1 is going to go to where he is jumping to keep the uptime. We are going to anti-knockback Shockwave. No matter what, anytime you see Shockwave, you are anti-knockbacking. If you would like to know how to get that cast bar big like we have it here, you can check out the YouTube channel, and we have a tips thing that shows you how to do it. Over here, we are moving over back to D because that is the spot that we have the most movement. Predatory avarice. Okay, we are looking for our debuff. If you have a man like this, you need to be away from everybody. Chris and DPS both have a man. They're getting away from us. If you have a water droplet, you are stacking. Winged. It is winged. His wings are hitting that direction, so we are staying. It's trying to trick you. All right, so we're chilling here for the stack, and then tanks will go right, DPS will go left every time, okay? So they have the man, they are going to do the knockback. If you get hit with the man, you will be knocked back. If you don't have the debuff, it'll push everybody, so make sure you're getting out of the way. Next thing we have is Channeling Flow. Okay, Channeling Flow is going to be a mechanic where you need to bump into each other, okay? You need to be going to these spots exactly to keep the uptime and to make sure that you're hitting your partner. All right, as you can see, there's 2 people here, there's 2 people there. They're going to collide into each other, okay? The way you saw it on my side is the exact same as one on the other side, okay? So it's the same exact way all around, okay? Double impact, that is a double tank buster. Make sure the tanks are stacking for that, okay? Tank stack, we are all going to 3 so that we can all heal and pop regen and we'll be protected. Murky Depths, raid-wide attack. Make sure you mitigate that and pop out a regen or heal, whatever you got to do. Make sure you are keeping up y'all's dots. Make sure that you're keeping up the damage, guys. Damage, damage, damage. Okay, next thing that we have is going to be the Sewage Deluge, okay? Make sure you're popping big mitigation for that. That move really hurts, okay? So here we go. We're back on there. The bad spot is next to us. We are going to go to D. I'm sorry, we are going to go to A because it is the opposite of where we are, okay? Now, this part is what gets a lot of people, all right? And this is not hard, okay? First thing is Shockwave, okay? He's going to jump. You see Shockwave, you know it's anti-knockback. You need to be paying attention, okay? In a moment, there are going to be half the team that have tethers, and the other half are going to not have tethers. Everybody is going to have a number between 1 and 4, okay? Very easy, not a hard mechanic, but people slip up on it. If you have an even number, you are going on even on where he is jumping, okay? If you have an odd number and you're tethered, you're going off, away, complete opposite of where he is on the marker, okay? So if you are tethered and you have a 2 and a 4, you will be here on B because he's looking there. If you are tethered and you have a 1 or a 3, you are going away from him, opposite, okay? On the opposite square. If you have a 1, 2, 3, or 4 and you are not tethered, you are literally going to the markers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Just make sure that you know where that bad square is, because if I choose to go to 2 and I start walking this way, I can't get there because that's the bad square. So make sure you're big braining it, okay? So here we go. You need to position yourselves in a way, okay? So we jumped there. So the people that have tethers and are 2 and 4 are going to go that direction, okay? You see this 2 right here? Well, it's hard to see, but all right. So there goes 1 and 3, and they're tethered. All right. So the number 3 with no tether is on 3. The number 2 with no tether is on 2. The number 1 with no tether is on 1, and the number 4 with no tether is on 4. Okay. Positioning is incredibly important here, guys. This is the reason why we have the waymarks where they are. Okay. You need to be standing just like this. Okay. If this represents the waymarks, these corners, a person needs to be standing here, and a person be standing here. Literally that close, okay? That close. If these are the corners, the waymarks, okay? So there will be a person standing here and a person standing here, okay? Close. The boss is going to hit, if the boss starts off here, right? He jumps to here with shockwave. He is going to jump to 1 first. And then after that, he's going to jump to 2. After 1 gets hit, 1 and 3 are going to switch. Okay, so now 3 is in front. And then 1 is in the back. Makes sense? So this is 3, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4. He hits in order. So he jumped to here, so 2 and 4 are here. And then whenever the attack goes off, he's going to jump over to 1. He hits 1. Then he's going to jump over to 2 and hit 2. After 1 gets hit, 3 is going in front and 1 is going to the corner. After 2 gets hit, 2 is going to the back and 4 is going to the front of the waymark. Not the whole square, just the waymark. Because the whole square is like, this big, right? I'm aware, like you have to be in that corner, though. The AoE attacks are huge. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like that. We had a death. I don't know. It could have been because it was clipped. These AoE attacks are big, guys. You got to make sure your positioning is like perfect. But as you can see, our guys were in the corners. Double impact. That is a tank buster. Double tank buster. Okay, make sure to take care of the tanks. Give them a little bit of love. Keep up the damage. Murky Depths. Raid wide attack. It hurts. Make sure you're healing. Do what you got to do. Next thing is going to be channeling overflow. Okay. Pay attention to your timer. Okay. If you have a long timer, you are going just next to the bad square. If you've got a long timer, go to the bad square. Not on it, but just the in-between area. If you have a short timer, 13 seconds, you are finishing your channeling, whatever. If it is long, go to the bad square. Okay? So I have 13 seconds. So I'm going to where I need to go because mine's going to resolve first. People that have 23 seconds are going to the bad square. That's the bad square. Okay? Over there to the left. They're getting as close as they can. All right? They're out of the way. All right? We resolve this. And now I'm going to the bad square because now I'm going to get an AoE on my head. Okay, so now everybody who just went first is going to the bad square, and now we're all here. Okay, as you can see, make sure you're just spacing out, make sure you're not killing anybody. All right, that goes off. We're cool. Very good job. Spoken, you know where to go. Spoken is in front of him. The body, it's the same as before. Okay, Spoken's in front. Winged is behind him with the wings. That one was Spoken, so it's sitting in front. All right, we are back in our location that we need to be because it was opposite of the bad square. All right, here we go. Now we have, let's see. predatory avarice. Okay, so predatory avarice is going to work like this. Of course, same as before, you have the man and you have the stack mark. Look at your debuff. All right, pay attention to where his head is going. His head is going over there. So we are going to be on 4. Okay, because it's either going to be A or D that we go to. All right, winged. So we know we're going to A. If you are stacking, you are getting in the, like, you're getting as close as like possible to him without getting hit in that corner, right? So if this is where he's hitting, if he's hitting here, if this is the square that we are looking at, then it's going to go like this. The tank, the group that is stacking, is going to be here because this part is getting cleaved by the head and this part is getting swiped by the body. So the group stack is happening here. If you're tank or DPS, you can designate either the tank or the DPS to always go to the corner of the stage, and have the DPS or the tank, doesn't matter, go to the other corner, but they need to be in these corners. Okay, so we're stacking. 3, 2, 1. We take the stack attack, and as you can see right here, this bubble, that's because somebody was like, look at the mini map right here. There's a DPS over here, and there's a tank over here in the corner. Okay, that is what just happened there. That is the positioning. Okay, we did a good job. Great, we're keeping it up. Dissociation. All right, so this one, the head is going to detach. All right, and the body is just chilling. We need to make sure that we are just over from where the head is swiping. So we are just next to the number 1. All right, here's why. The head will swipe, sewage eruption. We are going to get giant yellow AoEs at our feet. We are walking as this goes off, walking together. All right, walking together. D is where we finish, so D is our safe zone. We all need to spread after that, okay? We are all standing on D afterwards for this next mechanic, coherence. We are mitigating, we are healing, okay? Then coherence goes off on the tank. It's going to jump. We heal it. Make sure that the tank also takes the tether for coherence from the person who has it. And then we get hit with the laser. All right, heal it, mitigate it. Again, make sure that the tank is taking the tether from whoever has it. Communicate. Double impact, that is a double tank buster. Murky depths, coherence again is a mechanic that we've done before. Okay, so here we go. Murky depths, hurts, raid wide. We're all still on D for the heals. All right, sewage deluge. Here we go. Big attack. It hurts. Make sure you're healing and mitigating. Very cool. That almost killed us. All right, we're on the bad square. We're going complete opposite. We're going to B. All the way. And then channeling overflow. This is the one, guys. Probably why a lot of y'all clicked on the video in the first place. But here's how this works. There's no AoE for this one. All right. There is no AoE for the third one. So if you have a delayed timer, 23 seconds, you are standing on B, the opposite of where the bad square is, okay? If you are the tank that has the delayed debuff, you are taking the tether, okay? The reason why we have signs on the tank's heads is so that if you have the tether, you know who to go to pass it off to. All right, but look, we're staying on B. All right, well, we should have been staying on B. We didn't do this one properly, but well, no, we did do it right. All right, so look, the tank with the delayed timer is going to take the tether. All right, he took it. Coherence is happening right now. We finalize that. And then we are going. You gotta sprint. Scholar's a huge help here. Go back to B. Heal. Because now he jumps. Obviously, we're gonna die. We're very low. You gotta heal that. You gotta move quick. Heal. Bust ass. We're gonna heal our LB3 now. But that is what you do. Okay? Expedient is like God here. You gotta run back after you resolve the water. And then after that, then you finalize the debuff. So those who had the debuff before of the channeling overflow, that's when they resolve theirs. After that, coherence, after the laser. And then it's enrage. So I don't know, then it's dissociation. So this same thing as before, it's not hard. Just look at where the head is going, go just to the right or left of it. So we are to the just the left of the 1 because his head was over there. It's gonna swipe to the right, so just be aware of that. And now we're walking. We're walking. There's no AoE after this. You don't have to spread after this happens. All right, so we're chilling. Ominous bubbling. So again, we're going to our small groups. And then shockwave. So you're moving. Group 1 is going over there. We were kind of freaking out a little bit, so we popped into knockback and stopped here. But group 1 would have gone there. We should have gone back to our right position. We should have gone back to B in this example after the big attack, after the floor yellow AoEs. So double tank buster here. Make sure that you take care of everybody. And now it's enrage. So now you are going to get those murky depths. Make sure that you're just pumping out damage, guys. This is hard. It's not easy, but that's the whole fight, and that is the guide. I apologize, guys. I know that I had posted the first guide or clear to the first fight. That was to get that was a guide for sages and just so that people had something to go off of to understand a mechanic. I hope y'all can understand. We were streaming this live. I was trying to get y'all guides and stuff as quickly as possible, but that was the best I could do. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope that this gets y'all the clear. And if it was helpful, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I hope to see you on the stream soon. Subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all later, guys. All right? Have a great day. Goodbye.